Hi, oh my God, Rock Your Buddy Happy Hour. Hi there. Oh my goodness, this is really exciting. I'm so excited. So hi, welcome. My name is Rebecca Eve, and this is the first Rock Your Money Happy Hour series where we are going to talk this week about money questions that you've been too embarrassed to ask. Hi, everybody who's joining in. Tell me where you're from, who you are, why you're here, all that good stuff. And I will introduce myself, and then we'll get into today's happy hour question. So first of all, my name is Rebecca Eve. I'm the founder and chief financial rock star of Vegas. What up? I was just there. That's so exciting. So I'm the founder and chief financial rock star at Rock Your Money, which is a financial education and coaching company. And we help mostly women, a few good men, mostly women, feel confident and in control of their finances. And so this series on money questions and happy hour money questions is designed to get some of like the gunky things cleared out of the way so we can create space for the good stuff. So how do I know that these are money questions that you're too embarrassed to ask? Well, these are the kinds of things that people come to me at parties, like pull me up, like really fun parties, and like pull me off to the side and be like, hey, so I heard you're like a money coach kind of like person, and so I was wondering if you could help me with this kind of thing. And so so I get those questions. I get my clients asking these questions to me during our first couple of sessions. I have people emailing me. I have people reaching out to me and asking me these questions. So that's what we're going to talk about. And today's question is a really, really awesome one. It is all about that dirty B word, budgeting. And the question is, what is a budget and do I need one? So this will be really, really fun times. Are we all excited? This is my first yay, hearts. Thank you. I was going to say, I know that hearts are a thing. I think they're good. So if you tap your screen and give me some hearts, that would be super rad. So let's heart this up in here. Alrighty. So what is a budget and do I need one? So first of all, this is a two-part question. Two parts, and we're going to try to keep it snappy so that you can get what you need and get on your merry way. So what is a budget and do I need one? So a budget is a plan for what you should spend, right? That's like the part that everybody knows. You're like, thanks, cool. I'm so glad that I'm here hearing about that. Great. Yeah. A budget is a plan for what you should spend. But there's more. So a budget is a plan for what you should spend given, and this is the part that most people don't teach about and most people don't talk about, and that if you don't have this, then your budget is pretty much doomed to fail. Sorry to be so blunt about it, but it really is. Your budget is doomed to fail if you don't have the second part. So a budget is a plan for what you should spend given, one, your goals and your priorities, and two, so that's one part. And then part two is even more important than that, the reality of what you do spend. So what is a budget? Plan for what you should spend given your goals and priorities, and two parts, the reality of what you do spend. And if you are not on top of that, your budget is not going to work for you. So that's what a budget is. Now, part two of this question is, do I need one? And the answer to that is not necessarily do you have a pulse? But I am going to turn this back onto you and say, do you need one? I don't know you, so I can't. Well, some of you I do. Some of you I do. Hey, heart it up if you know me. Do you know me? Do you want to know me? Heart it up. Thank you. So where was I? Yes. Do I need one? So this is a question that I can't answer for you unless I know exactly what's going on with your finances, but I can give you some tools and questions to answer it for yourself. So what is a budget? We already know, a plan for what you should spend, given your goals and priorities and the reality of what you do spend. Do I need one? Ask yourself these questions. So one, are you controlling the money? Are you the one that brings in money and controls the money that's coming in? If you are, then we'll move on to part two. If you are not, then maybe you don't need a budget. Maybe the person that does the finances for you or with you needs a budget, or maybe you need one with someone else. Can a budget help you? Sure, but you don't necessarily need one if you're not the person who can actually implement it. So let's assume that you do, however, control the finances in your life. So the next question to ask yourself is, do the goals and things that you would like in your life actually cost money? And if the answer to that is yes, then you move to part 3. Because part 2, do your life goals cost money? For some people, like maybe you're making so much money or maybe enough money is coming in that you really don't need to worry. Like all of your desires, dreams, goals, etc., like they're going to be met. Part 3, the third part of the question, blah, 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 blah. The third part of the question is how confident are you that you are going to meet those life goals and have money left over? How confident are you that you're going to meet those life goals and have as much saved up as you want to, that you're going to be saving as much as you want to? And thirdly, how confident are you that you're going to be able to hit those life goals and not be in debt, making them happen? So if you're pretty confident that you're going to be able to do it without any help from your friends or without any budget, then you probably don't need one. So if you're pretty confident that this is going to happen anyway, budget may not be a tool that's useful for you. If, however, you're like, I'm not that confident that I'm going to be able to get out of debt. Like, I'm not that confident that I'm going to have as much saved up as I want to. I'm not that confident that I'm going to be able to take that cool trip that I want to, or have the house that I want, or the car that I want, or do the things that I want in my life. If you're not that confident, then yes, you probably do need a budget. So I hope that helps answer your question. Yay, hearts! Thank you. I hope that helps answer your question. What is a budget and do I need one? If you don't start here, right? So like the question that we're answering today is not, how do I create one? Because we're not going to start there. We're going to start with, what do you want? So what is the why? Why would you even bother? What are your goals? What are your priorities? And then, do you need one? And then if the answer to do you need one is yes, given your goals and priorities, then you start looking at the reality of what you do spend. So that is a little nugget of thoughts and awesomeness for you today. So we're going to be doing this live every day this week at 4 p.m. So join me for happy hour every day this week on Periscope at 4 p.m. If you have a money question that you've been too embarrassed to ask, and if you're really too embarrassed to ask it, you can certainly private message me on Facebook. We're Rock Your Money on Facebook. We're also Rock Your Money on Instagram. So you can private message us there. If you're like not that embarrassed and you just want your question answered, ask it in a comment. Follow us here on Periscope at Ms. Rebecca Eve. I'm Rebecca Eve with Rock Your Money, and we look forward to seeing you mañana, tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao. And my phone is ringing.